live. If it don't work out, maybe we just have to continue and just take it that way. Then those that are in the meeting will just benefit more of that. Okay. Let's see if it will work out. So I'm not seeing our comments. So go to the chat box and type what you have started doing. What you have started doing, okay? I don't know. I think we're live now. That's that. Okay, I think we are live now. Okay, so let me just share my screen. Here. So let's go to the chat box and type continue to promote that the meeting have started. Continue to promote that the meeting have started. Okay. Continue to promote that the meeting have started. Continue to promote that the meeting have started. Continue to promote that the meeting have actually started. Okay. Okay, so are you ready for this morning cell meeting? Are you ready? Because I'm actually ready to dish out this morning. So, and this is not like your usual cell meeting. This is gonna be challenging cell meeting. You know, that cell meeting you will finish and you begin to ask yourself so many questions, right? So this cell meeting this morning is like the same meeting you finish attending and you begin to ask yourself so many questions. Okay, so it's gonna challenge you, and that's why I want you to get more of your teammates to be here in the cell meeting so that as you're asking yourself questions, they too will be asking themselves what questions, life questions, okay? All together. So continue to promote that the meeting has started from your own side. So continue to promote that the meeting has started from your own side. Continue to promote that the meeting has started from your own side, okay? Okay, so let's just start. So those that are coming late, I don't know what to say, but I wish them well. Okay. So if you can see my screen, just go to the chat box and type the topic. I mean the theme of this training. All right. Go to the chat box and type the theme of this training. All right. All right. I want you to go to the chat box and type what you can see on your screen. Just type what you can see on your screen. The power of decision. Okay, the power of decision. The power of decision. Okay, okay, the power of decision. The power of decision. The power of decision. Get your teammate to be in this meeting. I wish they are here. I wish. Okay, so let's start now. So today's training is gonna be about you. All right, everything about you. So after this training this morning, you just have to go and ask yourself, maybe talk to the man at the mirror, okay? And make a decision, make a firm decision, right? So that's why I titled my training this morning, The Power of Decision. Do you know what is decision? All right. Can somebody just type, what do you think? Okay, I don't want to anybody just to answer dictionary. What, from your own point of view, what do you think decision is? Somebody say decide, make a decision. Somebody you want to sign up, you want to close down. Are you ready to get started? Have you decided to get started? Right? What is decision? What does decision mean to you? What does decision mean to you? I want you to go to the chat box and put it. Put it. What does decision mean to you? What does decision mean to you, right? Because this morning we're gonna be seeing people that made decision and how their life have transformed. Okay, we are going to be seeing people that have made decision and how their life transformed. Decision is the ability to make a positive change. I mean, everything you said is correct. Okay, I said define decision from your own point of view. You don't need to look at ChatGPT or dictionary. Decision is the ability to make up one's mind. Okay, good. Who is this person? Dami Lola. Okay, Dami Lola. I want to see more of your comment. Decision, the power of decision, the power of deciding. You know what is? I want you to define decision from your own point of view. What does decision mean to you? Because our training this morning is the power of decision, the power, the strength you can draw from making decision, right? The power of decision. Can you go to the chat box and type what does the decision mean to you? When you hear the word decide, have you decided? A recording will say, have you decided to go pro? Multiple will say what? After 4 years, I was struggling and I decided. I decided. Cotumbos will say 7 years I was attending trainings and everything until one day I decided. Decision. I decided. Making sacrifice to let's go of another thing to come in. Decision. Taking a stand and stick to it. Decision. Everybody go and type. What does decision mean to you? You don't need to look at dictionary. When you hear the word of the word decision, what do you see? What do you picture? Just type it. Just type it. Everybody is correct. From your own point of view, do not look at dictionary or somebody's words. Decision. When somebody say decision, what does it mean to you? What does it mean to you? Okay. I'm still waiting for your comments. All right. I'm going to be showing you from the same business we are building, there is men and women that decided to go pro. All right. And I'm going to be sharing with you how their life looks like. Okay. Making a conscious and deliberate choice to behave or act in a certain way. Okay, that's good. My mind is made up. Mommy Elizabeth, I mean, you see your own point of view sound clearly. I mean, my mind is made up. You don't understand. You don't understand. The ability to choose, take action. Whatever you said is correct. I mean, whatever you say is correct. But look at this person. Look at this man. Look at this man. I want you to take a look at this man. Okay. Look at him before. This is him after. This is where he was smiling. But let me show you his picture when he have decided. Look at him. Look at this guy. This is how he was looking at. He said, "No, my life. You see this point. Maybe somebody is making 500K every day. You see, I rather die than not to make that thing. You see, decision that makes him. He decided whatever it takes. I'm ready to do that to go to the top. He decided, and 2 years after he decided, he got himself this car you are seeing at the right hand side. You can see how his life transformed. Decision, the power in decision. You see, when you decide that is strength, fear disappear. Do you know what I said? You see, the reason why you are still afraid is you have not decided. You are finding it difficult to read books. Just know that you have not decided. You see, let me show you something. Pay attention. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this, because this training is going to be very short. Every successful network marketer is simply someone who made up decision and refused to give up. You see, I have made up my mind on this. There is no other derivation. I don't need to go and think about it. decision, the power of decision, the strength that you can get from decision. Ah, child. Do you know why so many people are struggling? It's because they have not decided. I'm going to show you what decision is. Just calm down. You say, but see, how can you say I've not decided and I've been joining same meetings all the time? I've been attending, I've been doing activity now. Child. I was wondering when he reported, he said that he spent 3 years, I mean, 4 years. I was recruiting, doing trainings. He was a leader, but he discovered that he had not decided. And he now what he went to event where he saw, you see, watching television, he saw so many people that are professors, and he made up his mind. He made a decision that night, and he immediately made that decision. He entered financial freedom. Child, decision. Hotimbo said that he have been attending trainings. He don't understand for 7 good years until he decided. He decided decision, the power of decision. Child. Now pay attention. Look at this person. Look at this one. Of course, if you know how, just go to the chat box and type. I mean, if you're in this meeting, you don't know. I mean, maybe you're using another link, or you miss your load. All right. I want you to take a look at it. This is how she was, right? And these are in early 2024 or 23, right? 001, number one. If you know, you know. If you know, you know, okay? All right. Now, this is how she was. You know, like so many young ladies that are thinking that, oh, you are seeing ambassador. Okay, she's ambassador now. She have houses. She have this thing. Look at this is at the point she made that decision. She went to the mirror and look at the woman in the mirror and made that decision. You don't understand. You don't understand the power behind the decision. You don't understand it. I don't know how to bring this thing to you so that you can embrace it. The power. Do you know the power you have? The power of decision. And somebody said that, you see, whatever you want to do, but me and my family have decided to serve the Lord. I have decided, I have made up my mind. The apostle of Jesus Christ, you see, they offered them everything. You see, whatever we have given everything we need. In fact, this one you are coming with, just take it. We have decided to follow him. Decision, the power of decision. And guess what? At this point, she was struggling. I mean, things were very difficult. You can see how she was looking. Until she made that decision, I will never remain the same. That is a word, but it's not ordinary word. It's a power of decision. Child. You see, this training is not the training that you need to listen and go and walk. No. Go and do the same thing. It's a training you listen and you sit down. You can even cry. You see, look at the person at the middle and decide. And you can see her life. You see, when you look at people's life, all right, where they are, I mean, you admire those things. These are men and women that have made a decision. They decided to go to the top. Nobody will dash you. Nobody will pray you to that point. No, it doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. Even Christ himself said, carry your cross and follow me. He said, he not say I'll carry your own cross. He said, you carry it, but I can lessen it. Carry it. You have to carry it. Everybody have his own cross. Even Jesus Christ have his own cross. That's why he cannot carry your own. You have not just decided. You have not decided. The power of decision. Get you. See, listen. Pay attention to this. Listen to this. Look. Wait. Pay attention. It does not matter how long you stay in the business. What matters is when you decided. Child, you don't understand. But I have spent 4 years. You have not decided, though. You have not. Oh. The power of decision. You can be attending trainings. going to events, I mean, doing a lot of things, but you have not decided. The difference between you tomorrow and it doesn't matter, you can stay for 10 years, yeah, you still have not decided. Somebody can stay 5 years and decided within 6 months, the person will become a multi-millionaire. Let me give you instance. Horton Boss stayed for 7 years in the business, right? And he decided in one single day, he recruited 70 something persons. What have you been doing all this while? He just decided. He just made up his mind. You see, when you decide, you don't understand. Matt Morris spent almost what? Almost 4 to 5 years, and he was struggling, going front and back. Until one day he made up his mind. He decided. When he decided, he read almost 100 and something, that is 100 and something books in a short period of time. So all this while, what have you been doing? Oga, I'm at the dark. I have not decided. Do you know what I say? It does not matter how long you stay. It does not matter until you make that decision. Somebody can join today and decide it, and within 2 years, the person can achieve whatever you want. And somebody can stay for 6 years and decide, and the person will what? You begin to hear the person's name. The power of decision. Can you hear me and type the power of decision? Help me and type it at the chat box. Type the power of decision. This is what breaks and makes a man. You see, when you decide, you become uncomfortable. You become sleepless nights. In fact, hunger, extraordinary hunger to execute will enter you. Spirits, civilization spirits that can push you to your next level will enter. The power of decision. The power of decision. This thing is terrible. You just have to decide. That's all. You don't. The power of decision. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. You don't understand. You see, you need to take picture. You need to take picture of yourself now. You need it. This guy, he was struggling. Things were very until he decided. You see, my life will never remain the same. Whatever it takes, I'm going to the top. No, I can't remain this way. I cannot be borrowing money up and down. When I supposed to pay for my ticket money, I'll be complaining. Last year, the same thing. You see, I decided. Once you make that decision, the power of decision. Look, you see, when you are anybody you admired, the difference between you and that person is what? Decision. He made decision. They made up their mind. Oga, I can't be building a team and they are crashing down. What is wrong with me? Oga, you have not made decision to build it. You have not. You know, last month I recruited a few number of persons. I mean, I was asking myself, wait, so why are not people not passing through this SMO checklist assignments? It's because they did not have that SMO checklist physical. And why are people not reading first year GoPro business officer? It's because they did not have it physical. If you tell somebody to read first year in PDF, can I tell you, they will go and read summary. You don't understand. You see, let me tell you, if from your primary school they are forcing you to go and read, just imagine. Everybody, in fact, you are crying and other things. Nobody like that. You see, reading, studying is a loyal behavior. Is a humble behavior. It is not easy. And I told myself, Oga, if somebody paid money to enter school, wouldn't the person buy projects? I mean, textbooks, all those things. Wouldn't the person buy some things that gadgets you need in school? I mean, why wouldn't you go and buy this thing physically and bring it? Are we together? So I told my new people, you see, this thing, this is what you need. You need CMT, you need T-cover notebook. I showed them my own. You need long notes where you are going to write all the contacts. I showed them my own. You need what? Physical. First year network marketing, you need physical GoPro, you need physical business up since first century. Bring it, do it video, buy it, go to the market, buy it, do a video, send it to me because you need it. You see, when somebody is seeing something, he's seeing it physical. It is more than on. You see, online is what is it called? Phone is good, but we all know that you can be reading one information will pop in, WhatsApp will enter, you enter from WhatsApp to Facebook, from Facebook to YouTube, from YouTube to TikTok. Before you know it, that day is gone. But when you have a physical, you do the right thing. The power of decision. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, let's continue. You don't need perfect condition. You need a firm decision to start. But I don't have laptop now. But I don't. But I'm in the village now. But I'm this one now. But I'm this one now. But I don't have money to buy the recharge card now. You have not decided, though. Oh, guy, you have not decided. You see, when you enter school, you know, oh, guy, you pay transport and go to school now. Will you tell your lecturer, I don't have transport, that's why I didn't come? You are not serious. Yeah. The lecturer will just look at you, okay, are you okay? Are you ready to enter school? Go and do other thing. You're not serious. So many people pay the sacrifice, so many sacrifice to see themselves through school. Do you know why? Because they have decided to pass through it. No matter all the challenges that are coming, it's not challenges, it's a stepping stone. They can't break, they cannot be broken. Because they have decided. You see this thing, I must go through it. You don't understand. I must embrace it. So you don't need perfect condition. You just need what? A firm decision to start. That's why I said, you see, people that understand this meeting, when you finish, you go and talk to the man on the mirror. You understand? Even at the point you are now, with zero money in the account, you just have to decide. If you decide, you fill up the account. That's truth. Pay attention. Pay attention. I want you to look at this person, a young lady. Actually, what in what that is service. There's so many. You see, so many this kind of Gen Z people here. Child. I feel like social media have shortened the resilience in people, right? That discipline in people. I feel like social media has shortened it. It's actually what comes to make so many things easier. I mean, and make you feel like you don't need to work hard for success. You just have to be like Pella, be like, is it Pella? Pella. And post on social media, right? And guess what? One day you are going to blow. You're going to be making thousands of dollars. You're going to be making in dollars. I mean, you're going to, people will view your status, this one, this one, this one. They will not tell you the work those guys put before they got that place. They will not tell you that the account is banned so many times. They will not tell you the money that they will not tell you the risk they have taken. Decision, the power of decision. There is power in deciding. Pay attention. When you look at Ambassador Lady now, you say, this girl, she's fine, she's tall. Hey, no, she can't have car. Why would she succeed now? Anywhere she enter, people will go. I mean, if you don't pay now, this girl will go and present, sir. Nobody will pay. Can't you see her? She's using, look at the kind of phone she's using. Look at the kind of car she's driving. Look at this one there. Okay, look at her. This is when she made decision. She decided to become like that person you are seeing now. She decided at this condition to become like that. Yes, that is true. Whatever you are thinking in your mind, that's it. Decision. One thing about decision is that sometimes it comes to what, like a liberation. You are just tired of life. You are just tired. Sometimes decision comes what, from your difficult situation. Difficult things. You want to be like that tomorrow. Your decision today determines the lifestyle you will live tomorrow. You want to be financially free today, tomorrow, you just have to decide today. You see, nothing comes by accident. Do not think that you see, when they are telling you save money, invest money, you do not think that one day, one way or the other, the money will just manufacture. Nothing happen by accident. They asked Jim Rohn, how would 1,000 years from now be like? What is the secret? You have traveled all around the world. I mean, you know so many people. I mean, you should have determined, our 5 years from now, 10 years from now. And he answered something. He said that 10 years from now will be like this last 10 years. You want secret? 10 years from now will be like last 10 years. Unless what? Unless you change. Nothing change unless you change. And the change starts from decision. Decision to change. Decision that you are tired of your situation. You know, so many people will be in their situation, they are comfortable, right, with their situation. But even though they don't like it, but they are not willing to decide to leave that place. They are not, because they are afraid. They are afraid of taking risk. So they stay normal. So pay attention to this. Look at this man. Who is this person? Who is this person, please? Who is this man? Who is this person? Who is this man? Because I'm not seeing your comment too. Who is this man? Can somebody respond at the chat box? Who is this man? Who is this person? Can you respond at the chat box? Who is this person? Right? Can you respond at the chat box? Who is this person? Chat box. Can you respond now at the chat box? Okay. The entrepreneur mentor himself. Okay. Praise Do. I'm also Mike. Okay. Popular kit maker. Who is this person? Blessing John. See, popular skit maker. Are we together? Ambassador Dr. Mike. Ambassador Mike. Ambassador Mike. Ambassador Mike. Ambassador Mike. Now I have advice from him. He has something to say about this decision. He has something to say. Okay. I want you to take a look at this picture. Look, I want you to read this thing. Do you see his lifestyle now? Are you seeing how fresh he is now? A dark man, confirmed. So I want us to read what he said. Exactly what he said. I hope you can see the screen. I hope you can see the screen. Sorry. I'm trying to make it. Let me see if I can make it more bold. So can you see the screen now? He said something. He said that when people are not willing to pay the market price of success for success, they blame it on the business. They blame it on the what? Environment. They blame it on people. They blame it on everything. But the main culprit is their laziness and their love for the comfort zone. Ambassador Mike Corey, the TEM, the entrepreneur mentor. Decision. 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 You see, it just depends on your decision. When you decide, you follow the numbers. Okay. I want you to take a look at this picture. Take a look at this picture. This is someone that is tired of what? His situation. This is someone that is tired of his situation. And he was ready to do whatever it takes. But you know what's happened? He decided, oh, more. I've made up my mind here on this. So I'm going to the top, no matter what it takes. I'm going to the top. I will see myself through this. And guess what? Few years down the line, oh God, this guy has transformed. The power of decision. It is like it's so powerful. The power of decision. The difference between the leaders and the followers is that the leaders make decisions quickly and stay committed to them. They decided whatever it takes, I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. And it doesn't matter how I look now. It doesn't matter my situation now. It doesn't matter whether I have money now. It doesn't matter whether I have anybody what encouraging me now. I decided I'm going to the top. And nothing will stop that. And the last person I'm going to show you this picture is this man. All right. You know, when he speak, see, this guy is fine. Look at how he's looking at, like seriously, he's looking very good, very fresh. But this is a man that decided, you know, somebody that is in this kind of situation, hunger. In fact, you have not conquered hunger. You just have to conquer hunger before you move to the. You have not conquered hunger, and he decided. And today, ladies and gentlemen, that's the man. That is the proof, the proof of what decision. The proof that you have made decision is that guess what? Your life will start changing from mind, from mental. All right. Now let me show you. Let me show you. I just want to go quickly because I want to end this meeting very fast. Because there are so many people that are in massive recruiting this thing. So activity every day, every now and then. Okay. So when you make up when you make a decision to build what your business and succeed, these are the signs you start noticing. All right. So many people have made decisions so many times, right? Including you. I've made a decision. I make decision almost every time. But the challenge is that they are not prepared to back up the decision they make. They are not prepared, right? They make up decision maybe because of the situation, because of they are broke, they needed money, and they told me, I will never get to a point I will have only 1,000 in my account. But it have happened multiple times. Do you know why? Because they are not prepared. So when you make up your mind, let me show you what will happen. First of all, the business will become more difficult for you. Ay, Chidekere. By the time you decided, Omo, you see that to recruit one person, you go do like this. Normal days, you go recruit, I mean, people will join and other things. But guess what? When you decide, the land will become tough. Do you know why? Because nothing changed in the light. Everything changed what in darkness. When you plant a seed on the soil is full of darkness. So that seed will make what? Either one of the choices. Either the seed will stay there, and once it stay there, it will die on the ground and bury. Or the decision will fight back. The seed will fight back. First of all, the roots will go down to strengthen the leaf that is coming out before the leaf will what sprout out. And when it sprouts out, guess what? Start growing. Decision. The seed will make. There's so many seeds that have buried and that you buried and they died. But the one that refused to die, that decided, you see me, I'm going to come out again. These are the ones that we celebrate. These are the ones we see. These are the ones we look at. These are the ones we appreciate. Decision. So by the time you decided, you're just like a seed that is planted on the soil. Oga, you just have to make a you have two choices. Either you will die on the ground or you come up. That's it. If you stay too long, Oga, you are dying. You are gone. That's truth. You're gone. So when you decide, you might start to lose some of your words on serious teammates. Because decision scares people. You see, there is kind of action you put to, people will be scared of you. By the time you decide, you see, you see like this guy is a madman. This woman is a man. She's mad. Decision. So what he's gonna, you see, the problem is that people think when they decided, the devil will just run away. I'm gonna show you something. You see, let me show you this story. Just let's take attention. If you're a Muslim here, just know that you're going to learn a lot about these scriptures. So let me show you something. Jesus Christ was doing all his business for the past 30 years until he decided to fulfill the mission while he's on earth. Do you know what he said? The split led him towards wilderness. After fasting day and night, devil did not visit him all this while. It is when he finished, decided to go in, triumphant entry, and Oga will say, okay, this guy have decided. Okay, now let's check whether he have decided. Let's check. Let's try our luck. I mean, no, nothing knows. When he was hungry, the only thing he can tell him to prove that he's a Christ is what? He's turning bread. You see, turning was stone to bread. He knows that he's hungry because if he eventually turned this thing to bread, he might waste the bread because Christ does not like waste. Even when he fed his disciples, he said, pick up everything that remains. So guess what? He will eat it. Cha! Don't understand. You see, the supreme, the thing that is coming to tempt you knows your background. He knows everything about you. He knows your weak points. Yes, he knows very well, more than you said. More than you. He knows you more than you. Right? So guess what? The problem that people have is that when they decide, they will say like, okay, I'm a Christian now. That means all things are new. No, all the old things are passing away. So why am I struggling now? Since I'm a Christian, why am I broke? Decision, the power of decision. Wait till you see, just like I said, when you make up your mind, the devil will show up. You see, some of you when you decide, why is it that when you decide to run the 90 game challenge, that's when your phone will have issue. This one will have issue. This one will happen. The other one will happen. So many challenges that did not show up before. But immediately you decided, you see this 90 game challenge, I'm going to run it, I'm going to succeed. You see, that's when the devil will come. This one will spoil. This one will spoil. This will begin to what? So many challenges will begin to come up and down. All this while, when you have not decided, the thing is just alone, but immediately you decide, okay, it shows up. The devil will what? Will wake up on your matter. he have been sleeping. He doesn't see you as threats until you become a threat. That's when you come. Okay, this guy is still here. This one you are coming up like this. So that means you have decided, oh yeah, let's see now. Let me show it. Let me show you something. You may start encountering some challenges, some difficult challenges from left, right, and center. So many things will rise up to stop you. There is forces that you don't know from anywhere. You don't even know that those forces will exist. The thing will rise up. You see, there is so many things you need to conquer. There is something I call foundational demons. So many people call it foundational causes or something like that. You see, when you begin to excel, if your father is not successful in life, let me tell you something. There is forces that is holding them, and you have to pass through that forces. You have to overthrow that forces. Then you will now go to what we call territorial demon. That is the one in charge of what your location, territory. Do you understand? There is one in charge of your decision. That is your location. Maybe you are in Kogi. There is one. There is territorial demon. There is one in charge of that one. And I say, oh, Oga, You dey respect you since so because you know they find our trouble. But right now you want start. I be say we go exchange hand though. Territorial demon. You think because you are doing this business, you're not going, no, that's mistake you're making. But to fight them is not a physical fight because it's not physical, it's spiritual fight. It's a spiritual battle. Now, after that one, you are going to now enter what you call regional demon, regional, right? Regional, the one that is in charge of your region. Before you now enter state, before you enter what nation. That is why so many people will give up because they are not prepared to encounter those things. And when it happens, they are broken. You see somebody have decided multiple times, but the person is still the same place. Why? Because you are not prepared to fight this demon. So where do you start when you decide? I don't want to assume that you know anything, but I need to give it to you. When you decide, you start what? You start with knowledge. I hope you can see this. You start with knowledge. Bible said what? My people perish because of lack of knowledge. Do you know that devil takes advantage of you because you don't know? There's so many things you don't know. There is so many things you don't know. When I met Ambassador Mike at his office, I just discovered that, Oga, this between you and the top is knowledge. There is so many things you don't know. Oga, you just have to study. Study is a loyal behavior. It is not easy. It is not easy to study. The easier part is watching television, watching street makers, watching football, watching fights. It is much easier. Watching movies, right? Watching movies and so many other things. It is much easier than sticking, learning to master your craft. So where do you start? You start with decision. The Bible says what? It is the honor of a king, right? I don't know. And what's it called? It's not of us to read or something like that. I can't even remember it, the vividly. But one thing I want to tell you is that when you decide, you will start from reading. You will start from studying. You see, Matsuri said that when he decided, he read 100 and something books. And Pastor Mike said that he was in a vision when they showed him this business. He did not go towards start inviting another, even though he did his own launch and all that, but he went back. He read it something books, it's 4 books. I said this thing multiple times. By the time Elijah and discovered that, I want to pass this guy. You see, this guy you are trying to, he have read 84 books. So. And guess what? The guy didn't first month, second month. But how come that in 1 year and 2 months or something like that, he could not make up to 1 million? Somebody that made 400K first month, second month 400K, and in 1 year he couldn't make up to 1 M. But until he decided, when he decided he did not go to fight, he went to knowledge. Because you see, why the devil is taking advantage of it is because he knows that you don't know. There's so many things you don't know. That is why a banker can enter his office, and after his office, he pay 1 million and go and resign from the bank and build the business full time. But the person will enter your office and is embarrassed. It's not because of the office. It's because of what is coming out in your mouth, the communication. I mean, you don't have that knowledge. You don't have that knowledge to even work with that person. No. That is why somebody will mistakenly sign up in your team. Before you know it, the person will quit. This is someone that is super successful and can build your business. Even if the person refuses to invite anybody, the contact list he refuses to invite. It's because there's so many things you don't know. You don't know. You don't know. That's why you need to start with knowledge. Start studying. It's a loyal behavior. I'm telling you now, this is the power of decision when you decide. When you decide, you go all out massively. You see, they don't encourage a man that decided, they don't, who? I mean, how? Oga, your encouragement is an insult to that person. You don't understand. Somebody that have decided, you are okay, come on, you see, you need to build this way. Now, let me encourage you. No, 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 you don't understand. You don't understand the power of decision. Do you know the mindset? Anything I cannot do now, I may not be able to do it in my life on earth. So whatever I'm doing now, I'm going to do now. That is my all. That is my all and all. That is why somebody can recruit 70-something persons in a day. How? What kind of energy? You can't even think of it. Do you know why? Because I have not decided. By the time you enter the realm of decision, you know it's possible. You are not like when you decide, or human being will just disappear. You begin to unthinkable. How can somebody say, I want to create 500,000 monthly millionaires? Do you know why? Because the person have decided. Your thinking faculty and that person is not the same. The person is operating in the realm of spirits. Why? Because of the person have knowledge. There is things that you don't have that the person have. The person, anybody that person meets, the person signs up. You don't have objection. I'm ready. The person is excited. Do you know why? Because of knowledge and decision. So when you decide, you go all out. You play. You see, when you are constantly, when you invite, maybe you invite 10 person, and maybe 2 persons sign up. Sorry, 2 persons attended, and nobody sign up. You are angry. You just know that you have not decided. Just know that. You see, I'm being honest with you. Do you know why? Because if you have read so many books, all right, you discover that all the successful people in network marketing, guess what? They constantly tell you what? Numbers game. Numbers game. You will not be angry. In fact, you even be surprised that you invited and somebody signed up. You'll be surprised. Yeah, you'll be surprised. Right? See, let me tell you something. Let me tell you. I don't know how to put this thing, but for the few months I've actually been reading. In fact, last month I think I read how many books? 3 books or so, right? In network marketing. This last month past, I finished network. That is the first year in network marketing again, and there's so many clarity and other things. But these are the things you need to do, all right? When you decide. By the time you decide, you stop competing and start dominating. You can write this one down. You don't compete in the realm of decision. You don't compete. You dominate. Domination means you compare yourself with yourself. You don't check what somebody have done. You check how many territories you're going to conquer. How many territories? You point out, okay, Jos, you pin Jos, you pin Anambra, you pin Enugu, you pin this one. Your vision board have pin. Anyone you mount, you pin it. You pin Warri, you pin Asaba. Okay, I'm going to have maybe, let me see, 5 leaders in what? Asaba. 5 leaders in what? 5 leaders here, 5 this. You pin it. You are not comparing yourself with anybody. You are dominating. Like you are pointing the territory you are going to conquer. That is the proof of decision. That is the what? The footprint of decision. When you decide, you master skills that is needed. You master all the skills and beyond. You see, in this business, you need the skill of persuasion, negotiation. All right. One of the book I'm actually reading, The Art of Negotiation, The Art of Persuasion. These are the things you need when you decide. You see, when you decide, you look at somebody and the person is talking the challenges, you are seeing so many things. You look at somebody that is ordinary. In fact, the person is seeing himself as ordinary, but you are seen as multi-millionaire. Decision, the power of decision. When you decide, you become more prayerful. You see, you become more close to God because there's so many things you need. You see, by the time you decide this thing, I don't know. I usually hate people saying that rich people don't are not spiritual. I hate that kind of thing because I feel like they are talking about me. When I see somebody that is saying, okay, this rich guy do you know what they are doing? Whether it's courts, whether they are using human being, I hate that. You see that word, I hate it. It it pierces my soul. I don't know. I hate hearing that kind of thing because I felt like maybe these guys are talking about me, but they don't know that most of those spiritual people that are successful, they can't leave God. You see, in the realm of money, spirits are involved. Spirits are involved. The only thing is that there's so many spirits can give wealth, but the wealth that lasts comes from true God. If you see someone that have dominated for the past years, decades, or more, is not devil. He's not. He doesn't have that power. He can give wealth too, but guess what? He can take up your happiness and everything. And guess what? You are not going to last, Oga. Even if you are sacrificing, your family is not going to be together. You see, there is so many things that will happen to you. But you see someone that stay at the top, just shake the person, go closely to the person. You see the person more spiritual. You see, I've been to wealth people. I have even before this business, I have had encounter with so many of these people. Sometimes, if my Lord Bishop send me to go and give somebody, if I enter their room, I'll see chapel, I'll see like their altar close to their room. That means every day they will enter that place and begin to pray to God. See, it's people outside that is having so many illusions. That's why they are saying all those things. They don't know the sacrifice and closeness to God before they got to that place. They don't know the kind of prayer and fasting they have done. You know, somebody might actually say, okay, this guy that is making over 100 and something million in a month, are you sure? Are you sure he's not, there is nobody he killed? You know, for you to make that kind of money, maybe kill somebody else. How? As a how? They don't tell you that he's fasting daily. That he have made up his mind that morning food is no more. Even though millions of you see, there is no food he cannot buy. But guess what? He have given up his morning food to fasting and prayer. When you decide, oh, you see, when you decide, you must be close to God, except the devil will strike you down. You see, it's not by hard work, it's not by intelligence. There is a spirit involved. If you don't understand, if you don't know, you know now. Just like I mentioned, there are different kind of spirits from your foundation, even from your village, right? So many people say, okay, your village, you see, yeah, spirits are involved in terms of money. Forget, they are interested in it. Very much interested, even more than you. So finally, before I conclude, things to what? Things to note about decision. The first one, decision, all right? If you're following, go to the chat box and type what's following. You know, all this time, I didn't pour in my heart. I'm just pouring myself, okay? Because I want somebody to make a decision after this meeting, okay? I want somebody to make a decision after this meeting. Okay, so now decision comes before what? Success. Every top leader decided they will succeed in this business before the result comes. Decision, they decided. Your decision determines what? Your actions, massive action. When you decide to win, you begin to invite consistently, attend trainings, stay positive, and all those things that you are hearing, you begin to do it naturally. Indecision is what kills dreams and buries it alive. Not deciding to succeed is what kills dream. Doubts, because it comes doubts, it comes with you quitting every time, restarting again. You this month you start, next month you start, next month. It's because you have not decided. Decision to never quit If once you decided to never quit, obstacles are now the part of the journey, because obstacles are part of the journey. Winners don't quit when things get hard. They adjust, they learn, and they keep moving. That is the winners. That is winner mentality. So, ladies and gentlemen, before I leave you this morning, I want to ask you a question. This is my question. My question is this: when will you finally decide to build your business? That's my question. When will you finally decide to build your business? When? When will you decide to do this? When will you decide to go all out? When will you decide to study? When will you decide to be more close to God? When will you decide? When? Because time is not what's on our side. Time is not on your side. You see, the motivation we play in this morning, he said that they interviewed hundreds of people, thousands of them, and they did not regret what they did. They regretted what they did not do. So that thing that is keeping you from deciding, when will you finally decide? That's my question this morning. You can ponder this question. This question is question to ponder, question to think about, question to look at the man at the mirror and ask question. When will you finally decide to build this business? As you leave this meeting this morning, I want you to go to the mirror and ask the man at the mirror, when will you finally decide to build this business? When? When? Then, when you answer the question, can go all out. I want to appreciate God Almighty who have given us life, make us towards be alive. I thank my Lord Jesus Christ who have given me the strength to keep on pushing. And I want to appreciate my mentor and Ambassador Ronke Koshimani, who have given us a privilege to always share with us every day. I want to appreciate Envoy Vup Pam, my co-envoy. Well done, ma. We appreciate you. I want to appreciate all the coordinators in the house, and especially greetings and appreciation goes to my leader, Ambassador Buchi Odang, and Barrister Peter, and so many people that have stood the test of time in this team. Okay, you are appreciated. I want to appreciate all the coordinators in the house. The sacrifice they are putting is what pushing everything out ahead. I also want to appreciate everybody in the meeting, my teammates. I want to appreciate you guys. You are doing amazing well. I want to appreciate you that is joined this meeting this morning. As I ask you this question again, when will you decide to build your business? When will you decide to build your business? Thank you very much. Tomorrow is an amazing day. Do not miss meeting tomorrow. Of course, I'm not here to promote events, right? If I've not gotten your tickets now, you're already red flag. You're already what? Red flag. So what you need to do is what? Of course, get it at 70K. It's worth it. It's worth it. Because it's worth borrowing money to attend the retreat. It's worth it. Because that is the place you are going to make decision. That is the fastest place you are going to what? Make that decision. So thank you very much. Thank you for thanking me. I really appreciate you, and enjoy the rest of your day. Keep pushing, keep inviting, keep making decisions, keep going after your dreams, and never forget your why of joining this business. Thank you, and God bless you.